When I was a kid, the trips to New York were magical. It was just over 2 hours by train from New London, Connecticut, where I grew up, and where at age 8 or so I got interested in magic, or magics as my Uncle Louie called them. The sights of the city were dazzling, but the biggest attraction was the little store at 741 8th Avenue between 46th and 47th, just off Broadway, the Magic Center. I know it sounds big, but it was a little cubbyhole of a place, and behind the counter was the old magician himself, Russell Delmar. As my folks and I watched, Russell would demonstrate the tricks. He was a master. In his hands, little miracles took place before our eyes. I'd buy as many as I could. Besides the precious tricks, I'd leave with catalogues from the Magic Center and other places. They were pretty much like Bibles to me, and I was their scholar. I sat for countless hours staring at the pictures and reading descriptions of tricks. Ah, those exotic names. The atomic candle. Dr. Q's great hypnotic act. The Chinese egg bag. The faker. The devil's canister. The Niue Kuma tubes, the magic skull, whiz tacks, which was not a gimmick, pull, elastic, clip, hook, or device, nor was it anything you applied to your hands. The drawings were tantalizing. They promised so much. I would look at them and dream. I could imagine myself dressed just like the real magicians, dazzling Uncle Louie with the flowers from fingertips. Egyptian water box, unique card-rise chest, and the Mummy Asra, a real beauty for effect and mystery. Yes, with just a few of these tricks, I could amaze friends and family. Since he knew us, Russell didn't mind when, once in a while, when I'd saved up some money, I'd pick up the phone and call the Magic Center. Judson 6, 0408. Minimum order, $1. I'd place an order, and he'd send it COD. Then came the hard part, waiting for the magic. That agonizing 5-day, 6-day, 7-day wait for the package. The hours dragged by. School was a haze as I dreamed of the tricks. The dove or rabbit vanished. Smoke from fingertips. The wacky wand. I knew that some of them were making their way up the coast towards me. Where was the box now? Now! Staring at the map, wondering, was how I learned geography. At home, around 4 o'clock, delivery time, I'd hear a truck outside, run to the window, hoping it would be UPS. If it wasn't, I was doomed to another day of waiting for the magic. But one day, the truck would stop, and the delivery man would make the long walk up the path to the house, carrying a box of mystery with him. I'd bolt down the steps, money in hand. I'd meet and pay him, and then it was in my hands, the box of magic. I'd stare at that box, trying to imagine if the tricks would live up to their drawings. And then, what an exciting moment it was to finally open that box. Here was the unique card-rise chest. The sucker sliding die box. It was so much potential. Before the secrets were revealed, before the disappointment of a trick that was cheaply made or whose description inflated its effect, before I read the instructions and realized the practice it would take to master them, before all of that, anything was possible. A box of magic tricks is a box of fantasies, waiting to be given life or to vanish in the harsh light of reality. 45 years later, I still order magics from time to time. and the ritual unfolds as it has since childhood. I have the agonizing 1-day, 2-day wait until the FedEx guy shows up walking down the path to my house, carrying a box of mystery with him. And the moment when I first open the package and peek inside is still one of wonder and excitement. I'm a little kid again, poised in that sweet spot between fantasy and reality. At that moment, anything is possible. I might even amaze friends and family. Russell and Uncle Louie would be proud of me.